After they damn near bankrupted me for being nice and kind, and after I've built all the water systems in all the cities and done everything that I've done, they then wanted to say that I was crazy, that it wasn't real, that it was that these other people were in the White House and president, and that I was not had no power, no control over the situation. Because there were more of them that had killed and raped than there were of me. Like I say, you can check the financials on those white submarines. Yeah, there's pictures of it. They were proud of it. The first ever museum submarine rental in history almost, where anyone can go down for a submarine ride. There's financials on it. There's photos of the sign. That was Lucifer White Star White. Paint job alone was like $30,000 or $60,000. It's a polyurethane epoxy paint job on those submarines, and is my signature. They couldn't afford for the parts even to fix the submarines, and they couldn't even fill them up with fuel. But because I was going to be involved and I was trying to get my money back, I filled them all completely full of fuel. They took the fuel out of two of the other submarines and used one to limp it all the way to Japan to kill 3,000 children that had wanted to go on to see the ocean. Like I said, they wanted to see the ocean for the very first time. They had waited all year. Of course, there were only 5, so I guess. And it would be the last time that they saw the ocean for all but 36 or 100 of them that happened to have life preserves on. There weren't enough teachers. And most of them couldn't swim anyway. 5 schools? About 4 preschools? If you ask me, it was planned. They purposely killed those children. They just didn't want to admit it. The actual timing of everything, they probably raped all those women and did everything else and set it all up over the year or two beforehand. Before they went to go kill those children. Everyone knew about those children being on that ferry boat that day. Everyone. It was played on the radio. There was even a fundraiser because I said that they could go ride the ferry boat for free. That was my decision. But they wanted to pay for it. Like I said, there is no end to how horrible the story is. The children and the teachers wanted to pay for the ferry boat ride, so they did chores and things. And little kids picking up trash for 6 months to earn $36 to $50 per ticket. There was even a couple people that gave money so they could go on the ferry boat ride. If you want a heartthrob story, there is no... It was almost like a fuck you, Lucifer. Fuck you, humanity. I don't know how they live with themselves. They say, I don't know if they hit anything. Maybe they intentionally planned to bankrupt me almost, but they just bankrupted one of my companies. That was only one. Or maybe they were trying to get bigger access through the other companies, but that was just one company, and my companies don't work like that. They're all separated. And all the other people finding out what they were really trying to do, like I said, they should have been taken and shot. They should have been marched to the ocean and told to keep swimming. They don't belong in America. They don't belong in any civil country. They raped women. They killed people. They started a war and then left. They're not heroes. Anyway, I blame myself. It was my kind action. Somebody said, no good deed goes unpunished. No, just sometimes people can amaze you with how low they can go. Anyway, it was bad. You should read up on it. The Japanese were trying to figure out who actually blew up their ferry boat. I know. It was them. Those people. With my White Star submarines. Then they called themselves heroes. Veterans. They weren't even in the water. They made sure they were out of the water by the time the war actually started. It was other people that died. And then they locked up some Japanese and tried to say that they did it. The Japanese were in jail the whole time. They eventually stopped using my White Star submarines. I think we went and put holes in them. I think it was actually one of the other submarine people who knew the submarine and who knew where they were going to go, and he actually went up there with a big cannon and actually shot holes in the submarines because, like I said, after it came out what they did, a lot of people were pretty fucking pissed. A lot of people. When they found out it was a direct attack and they purposely probably targeted those children to get the Chinese or the Japanese mad. But the Japanese didn't look at it like that. They just wanted to know who did it. They were trying to make the Japanese mad. Anyway, but they didn't get mad. They're not like that. I don't know. Maybe they thought that the Japanese were as pathetic as the United States of America. They're in the United States. You don't get to use my word, my America word, with what those people are. Those are Confederate Republic piece of shit. Call them aristocrats. Like I say, the common drug dealer on the street corner, the gang member that steals your wallet, has a higher level of honor than those people will ever have. Like even the guy who just murders you and takes your car has a higher level of honor. Anyway, the truth of what they did. It's pretty bad. It's really bad. Anyway. I don't really know, I mean, I don't really know. I know how I feel about it. I know what they did. But, I mean, the rest of it, I'm still Lucifer, and I'm still White Star Lines, and I'm still have my America and my Germany and everything else, and my people mostly lived, even though what they did was horrible. They raped those women on purpose. They poisoned all those, and then they went and poisoned more Japanese. Then they did more stuff. But the Japanese didn't feel angry. They didn't see it like that. They saw past it. Just like they were trained to do. Score one for the Japanese and the Chinese. I said the Chinese were... I love them. I have nothing but love for them. Like they are 100 times. I said, I will take Japan, I will take Germany, I will take England any day over what I found here. Anyway. Whatever. Life goes on, right? I love their comments. They were only jabs. I think they were trying to make me mad, trying to make other people mad. They made me mad. But I didn't get mad to... I just wanted them dead. Very Pacific. Anyway. Mostly I just wanted them out of my fucking country. Forever. Even if they're 80. Wheel them to the boat, dude! Get them the fuck out of here. I don't really care at this point. Like, I don't care how old they are. Catapult. I'm sorry. I hate to say it, but nah, catapult. Just throw them.